Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to film like an update of what I eat in a day. I've only done one other of these previously, but my whole view on food has changed again since then. Last time I was intermittent fasting and I have stopped that. I'm now just having smaller meals throughout the day and enjoying food again. So I'll talk more about that in a second, but basically today I just wanted to update you on what I'm eating and yeah, a bit of a life update as well. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell beside it so that you get notified every time I post. And let's get straight into it. Okay, so usually I would have my smoothie bowl religiously every single morning. Which I haven't been doing for the past week purely because I was getting so reliant on it, and I felt that having like that many bananas and like all that like natural sugar in the morning first thing was a bit of a like setback for the rest of the day, and also it was becoming an addiction, which was kind of bad. So now I either just have just a smoothie without like all the toppings, or I'll have oats or granola with like coconut yogurt or eggs or something like that. And I've just been finding that a bit more enjoyable because I'm mixing up my foods as well and just getting more of a variety of foods into my diet, which is awesome.
Got so tired of waiting, got tired of the chase. I've been feeling like lately there's nothing in the way. Getting so impatient, need to get away now with you.
Okay, so breakfast is literally chocolate, oats, like with protein powder, frozen blueberries, some strawberries, some almond butter, and a little dash of coconut milk. Okay, so I thought I would have a chat to you in this video about the changes that I am currently making to the way I eat and why I am making these changes. So you probably have no idea yet because I haven't really addressed it much on my YouTube channel, but I used to have really bad gut problems, like to the point where I was always bloated, always gassy, always in pain, like always irritated. I could never eat out. I could hardly eat anything without being in pain pretty much. And it got so bad to the point where I went and saw a naturopath, and then through his advice I then did my own research and managed to heal my own gut. I like healed that over a year ago now, and everything's been fine. And then the last few, I'd say like months, I've started to get back symptoms. So I've started to feel really bloated after eating, starting to feel a bit fatigued and tired, and just a bit clogged up, if you know what I mean. So I obviously know that's to do with the way I've been eating, and I'm the sort of person who will find one thing that I love to eat, aka my smoothie bowl, and I will eat that every single day without fail. Like, it's kind of a bad addiction. So I think that certain things I was eating wasn't really helping me to have the best gut health. So I was doing research and I came across FODMAPs. Now FODMAPs, I've heard of them before, and I've actually followed a low FODMAP diet in the past, but pretty much you've got high FODMAPs and low FODMAPs in food, and certain high FODMAP foods can cause irritations like bloating, gas, fatigue, constipation, pain, everything. So everything was pretty much a symptom that I had, and I was like, hold up, maybe I should just eliminate FODMAPs for a few weeks and see if that helps me overcome my pain, and then I can slowly introduce them back in and figure out what is actually causing the pain. So that's what I'm doing. So pretty much high FODMAP foods are things like wheat, onion, garlic, certain vegetables, certain fruits, and quite a few of these I know I'm already intolerant to. So I'm already intolerant to onion, apples, watermelon, pears, wheat, even though I still have it sometimes, and a few other things as well. So pretty much I've kind of been turning a blind eye to that sort of stuff and just eating whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. And I realized that I was in a lot of pain all the time, and I was always bloated, and no matter how much I would work out, like I was just the same bloatedness. Is that a word? Yeah, so I'm now doing this low FODMAP diet. Now this isn't like a diet, it's just eliminating certain food groups just for a few weeks to help my body get back into a state where it's not bloated or not feeling those effects of bad gut issues. So what I've been doing, I used to have like really fancy, complicated things like my smoothie bowl with all of my toppings, and then for dinners I would make like pasta bakes and all these just like fancy dishes, which are delicious, but I think there was just too much going on for my body. At the same time, I also love big portion sizes, so when I was intermittent fasting, I would pretty much just have 3 really big meals per day. And there's nothing wrong with that, but for me, I think my body was really struggling to like break all of that food down in the time that I gave it. And yeah, it was just not nice. And I was always bloated, I was always full, I was always just feeling irritated and everything like that. So now I'm just focusing on having smaller meal sizes, so smaller portions, and just having a few more meals throughout the day. I'm focusing on whole foods, so nothing artificial, which I wasn't really doing anyways, and also not overcomplicating things. So like I was saying before, for dinners I used to make like pasta bakes and all these crazy concoctions, but now I'm just pretty much having a piece of chicken with some sweet potato and beans, or like some turkey balls with a bit of rice and some broccoli, or something that's like really simple and easy for my body to break it down. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing this for about a week now, and I actually feel really good within myself. So I don't wake up feeling bloated. I also have my appetite back. So when I was intermittent fasting, because you have such big meals like so close together, it was just always making me feel full and irritated. But now just spacing out my meals and having smaller meal sizes actually makes me feel hungry, which is good because I want to know when my body wants to eat, and I want to be able to listen to my body instead of just like forcing it to eat, if that makes sense. So that's the update with my food. I will let you know how it goes, and I will keep making these videos along the way, especially when I introduce in other foods that I've eliminated at the moment, and we'll figure out what is going on with my body. Okay, and just a bit of a disclaimer about FODMAP foods. So FODMAPs isn't something you should be avoiding at all. Like if you don't have any bad symptoms, don't avoid FODMAPs, because there's so many good nutrients in the higher FODMAP foods. So they're not bad for you. It's just that these foods can cause certain discomfort in certain people, especially if they have gut issues like me. So yeah, just a disclaimer, please do not eliminate these foods if you don't feel the need to. And also if you do eliminate them, just don't eliminate them for like the rest of your life. It is important to still eat the foods, but just to be aware, if they do cause you discomfort, maybe you are slightly intolerant to that sort of food. So yeah. Okay, so it is snack time. So I'm going to have some quinoa rice cakes. I will have 2 of those and some avocado with some nutritional yeast and salt and pepper. This combo is so good.
Getting so impatient, need to get away now with you. With you. Are you out? Are you out?
Okay, so I'm purposely leaving the ingredients out because I know any second Tim will think that I've stopped filming and he's going to come out and literally have exactly what I just had, because that's what he does. He copies me and what I eat. So let's just wait and see.
How's my queen?
Good. So this is just a post-workout smoothie. I don't really have time to make a full-on lunch meal because I have a friend who's about to come over. So I don't really want to have to like make a massive meal, if that makes sense. But all I feel like is a smoothie. So in this one is just banana, water, ice, blueberries, protein powder, and cacao. And I'm probably going to demolish this in 5 seconds. Don't be fooled, this is not the size of it. It actually made like double the amount, but it doesn't fit in my pretty jar. So we're just gonna have to have 2 rounds, which I'm totally okay with. Okay, so this what I eat in a day has just turned around because we realized it's a Saturday, and on Saturdays we don't really have much food left in the house because I do the weekly shop on a Sunday. So we're both starving and we want like pre-dinner nibbles because it's Saturday. And I think we deserve to enjoy that. And yeah, plus we didn't really have much of a lunch meal today. Like I literally had that smoothie and that was about it. So I'm starving. So speed bump.
Now it's 5 o'clock.
So yeah, it's 5 o'clock now. We're just gonna go and grab some crackers, some healthy crackers, and a block of cheese because that's what we feel like. And we are gonna go and enjoy that together and then have dinner. So these are my favorite crackers. Pretty much they're just made out of brown rice and chia. So they are, they suit the FODMAP thingy that I'm doing, which is awesome. And then I just got some cheddar cheese with cracked pepper and some, I don't even know what this is, sharp and crumbly Marcy Valley cheese.
Mersey Valley, babe.
Is it really? Oh, that's awkward.
Mersey Valley.
This is a really bad look. Okay, so for dinner tonight we are having homemade like fish and chips. So I got a piece of fresh salmon from our local fish shop and I'm just going to roast some potatoes in the oven. But lately I have been making the best potatoes, and that is because I steam the potatoes first. Like I cut them up, I steam them for a little bit until they're cooked on the inside, and then I put them on a baking tray and then put them in the oven to crisp up, and they have been so good, and they don't shrink or like shrivel up, which I've noticed they usually do if I just put them straight in the oven. So they take like 10 minutes and then I will put them in the oven. And here is dinner. So have some salmon in coconut aminos, chili and spring onion. And I have potatoes that I cooked in paprika, nutritional yeast, salt and pepper, and then some green beans. So good. And here we have a rare Dimitri Ross doing the dishes. I thought I'd better get this one on camera because it doesn't happen often, so let's just take some time to appreciate this moment. You're the best. So that is the end of today's What I Eat in a Day video. To be honest, what I ate today was not what I eat at all, like in general. So it was probably a really bad day to show you. But like I said before, there'll be a lot more of these videos as well. So make sure you look out for them. Yeah, I pretty much like skipped lunch and had cheese and crackers, which I never have. And yeah. But anyways, that's okay. That's life, and that is called balanced living. So there you have it. That is what I ate today. So don't forget to like this video, comment, and also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next video.